What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Meltnificent coming back with a quick sneaker review. I'm not going to take too much of your time because honestly, when I saw these sneakers, probably for the first time in the stores, but the first thing I thought about was quality. For those that don't know, if you're just watching a video, you skip the title, whatever the case may be, we are going to review the Crimson Tints that just released probably not too long ago. As we're transitioning to the whole Bred 4 stage, and your boy did take an L on that because that was a shock drop that I missed out on. Not surprised anymore. But I did want to compare the quality of the Crimson Tints to the shoes that I have before you, the Turbo Greens and the Sports Illustrateds. I feel like this low-key is probably the best shoe quality-wise, not colorway-wise, but quality-wise, because of the leather material that they use on here. It's very hard to put a crease inside this shoe, but there is one advantage to the Crimson Tints inside of the shoe that it has over the standard AJ1s that release. So with that said, let's get done straight into the shoe. Like I said, I think it's a shoe that I might end up returning probably today. It's just the colorway. I don't think it's a bad shoe, it's just the colorway. So this one, thank you Foot Locker. It's straight from Foot Locker. I took an L on the sneakers app, primarily because of my shoe size. So, yeah, get rid of the shoe. I'm just bypassing everything because you probably saw other reviews, but this review, I'm just going to give you my honest take. So, off the bat, I can tell you right now, and you could probably see it. It says it's supposed to be pink, blah, 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 blah. The colorway, the overlays on this looks similar to like a salmon, peachy color, more of a pink. And I guess you don't want to make it pink like Cameron Dipset pink, but you want to keep it kind of like a little bit masculine, so you made it a peach colorway. The part I don't get about this shoe is the green. Like, does this make sense? Like, I'm looking on the shoe. I was looking at it in the store. I was trying to find some form of green on this shoe. I mean, is it here? Is it like some type of hidden compartment? Do I not? I don't see green. So this to me makes absolutely no sense. But not knocking the shoe in terms of the overall design. It's just the colorway. The colorway, I really can't see myself wearing this shoe a lot. Like, unless I actually had a lot of clothes that reflect or match this color, it just doesn't make sense. So, with that said, it does have the tumble leather. I can feel that. But this synthetic fake leather that they kind of did with the Royal Blues last year, it's going to mark easy. I can tell you that much. But it's not a bad shoe. It's not a bad shoe. But the surprising thing about these Crimson Tints that they released that kind of has an advantage over your standard Air Jordan 1, your Air Jordan 1 releases is the sock liner. Because believe it or not, if you were to look at, let's pull out the Turbo Greens, right? Most Air Jordan sock liners, they have that V shape. And with this mesh that they put inside the actual sock liner, when you put your hand and your thumb on the outside and you press it together, you notice that there's little to no cushioning. That's probably why Air Jordan 1's outside of the bottom, feeling kind of weird on your foot, is actually on the back. So it's not really the most comfortable shoe, but it's a highly coveted shoe simply because it's the original OG. They did that, and actually they did the same sock liner on the Sports Illustrateds where it has that V shape. So you know, like, just feeling on the outside, you know there's the cushioning is kind of like weak. They completely went away from that with the Crimson Tints. I actually just looked at it and noticed that now there's a U shape. It's a full U shape. But do the same test on here, it's a lot of cushion. It feels different. It's not mesh. It's like it has like this soft fabric material that when you press down, you can feel a lot of cushion on the sock liner. So I will give it, if it feels like a gel, if you ever felt like a gel type of feeling, like one of those bed things that you put together, you sleep on your pillow and it's gel, that's exactly how it feels in there. So I will give the advantage on the inside of this shoe over the overall Jordan designs that came out previously. This is kind of a good design. So I'm hoping that they'll actually take this concept, this engineering concept, and put it on the Breds when they released in November. Just a side note, if you ever notice what's going on, the trends that's going on with sneakers, most of the releases this year, the Bred 6, most notably the Bred 4s, the Bred 1, the Bred 11s, anything Bred is getting an early release. That's just my gut feeling. The Bred 4s was early releases not too long ago, 2 days ago. The Bred 6s, when they released, there was an early release. So I see there's going to be a common theme. I know that the release date for the Bred 1s in November, Black Friday, I think it's going to be probably the end of October, first week of November. There's going to be some type of early release for it. So just thinking ahead. And the same thing goes for the Jordan 11. There's going to be an early release. I think that there probably will be a good amount of pairs made for the AJ 1s. As much as the Bred 4s, there's probably a lot of pairs. The Jordan. So, if you're a Bred lover, be patient. Trust me, you'll get your shoes. I did take it out, but back to the shoe. In theory, I just hope that when they come out with the Bred, like I said, I hope that they keep that concept of that whole soft sock liner, where it's a lot of cushioning in there, and it actually feels comfortable when you put your foot in and you're walking around. So. Of course, I did this at the Foot Locker store before I had them ship my size, so I could, But anyway, this, like I said, the overall concept, I like the design. I just think that synthetic leather material, plastic filling, it's just not. It's going to crease. That's the part. That's the problem I don't like. And the colorway is kind of like if this was a red, blue, heck, green, yellow. This shoe would have sold out like hotcakes, hands down. But the fact that they went with this peach, I guess they're trying every single different color Crayola box that they can come out with Air Jordan 1s in hopes of putting 2 colors together and making it pop. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what's the next one we're going to come out with? It's going to be like poop brown or something like that. And I really did just say that. Or, it's going to be like Lucky Charm. I don't know what they're doing. It's just... Me, personally, I just can't see myself in this shoe. And I'm not going to force myself to make myself look like... I'm not going to force myself to look like... Yeah, I definitely would recommend this because... With the Bred 4s coming out, you know what I mean? There's other couple shoes coming out. Save your money if you can. If you have that Bred and you can, make it rain all day, then go for it. For those of us that are on a budget, sort of. I mean, I'm not even on a budget, but I'm still not getting this. So, I'm just letting you know. It's just, is it a must cop? In my opinion, not really. The only time, like I said, the only time this is a must cop is if you're in a closet and you look at all the clothes you have, and if you have a bunch of clothes that can put this together, it makes sense. If you have just black, white, I'm just saying. So anyway, I wanted to keep it short. That was my mission. I wanted to do that. I think I kept it under 10 minutes. But anyway, your boy Magnificent. Hopefully there's some other content coming. I've been away for a minute. I'm putting these back because I'm actually going to take this back to Foot Locker and say you can take these. I have some other stuff coming, some surprising stuff coming, but I'm not going to reveal it just yet. It was just my opinion. I just saw these Crimson Tints. I wanted to see it for myself. Give you my honest review before we sign off. So, your boy's Magnificent. Subscribe to me. I'll subscribe to you if this is your first time. Trust me, I have more content. You can see previous videos. I'll leave some links in the description field. I've just been busy lately, so I haven't really gotten a chance to sit there and be in front of a camera and start yip-yapping about shoes. Sorry. But I will say this. If I can grab this shoe soon, it's going to be a big surprise. So your boy Magnificent, I'm signing off. and I'm out.